Hello, beautiful souls. So this happened on 6/6. I had a clean break, 2 breaks on my wrist. Mega painful, but also very much getting the download and allowing the break to open me up to even more expansion and spaciousness as I'm going on this massive trajectory right now. So there's a deepening going on because I am elevating and lifting and shifting so fast, and this is saying yes, we get that, and make sure that you are covered with every aspect of support. So I just wanted to share that with you. My hair's looking greasy. I had a massage today, which was just like heaven sent for my body, because I know that I contracted when I had the fall. I fell off a wall. Can you believe it? Who am I, Humpty Dumpty? I was on a phone call and I just wasn't walking anywhere, and I just literally lost my balance and fell on my wrist. Anyway, that is not why I came on. I had an amazing session this morning with the Queens and Queen Set Mastery. And we were talking a lot about, contentment. And hey, Megan, thank you, darling. And contentment can feel like a juicy place to be, but contentment can breed resentment and resistance if you are not careful. I want you to really hear that. I got that download that I wanted to share with you. Contentment can breed resistance because before you know it, you're so content, but it starts to then plateau and flatline, and then on the trajectory then starts to dip a bit going that way when you're content. So you're either dipping down or you're coming back to your center versus, hang on, let's go. Let's see what's possible. Let's unlock the juiciest possibilities that like yesterday didn't even feel possible. So what I'm speaking to is a frequency and a mindset on where you need to be right now if you truly want to squeeze the juice out of your life, so that when you die, you're like, I fucking lived. I didn't coast. I wasn't comfortable. I was fully nourishing my biggest visions and using my gifts to the point where you're like, you look in the mirror and go, yeah, I fucking blazed. I showed up for myself. I showed up for the world, and there's nothing left. That's where you want to be. And that's who I'm speaking to for those of you that want to be in that energy where truly it's not just words. The better it gets, the better it gets. And so you've got to look at your inner dialogue when you're presented with opportunities. And I'm sharing this on behalf of actually a very high level client I was just coaching. And she's, she had a client who could definitely afford to work with her, and they were, doing a very, very big deal. And the person backed out. And basically, I said to her, that person can fucking afford to work with you, and they can't afford not to get the transformation. Did you hear that? That person can afford to work with you. And so whether we're talking a 5K program or we're talking a $2 million program, I'm speaking to the highest version of you right now. Rebecca, I owe you a message today because I know it's your mum's beautiful celebration, and I'm calling it that today. And I haven't forgotten. It's been back to back for me. And this is my first moment, but of course you're here, but I'm literally just a voice message away from you. But I want to speak to your higher selves right now. For those of you that are on the fence with blazing you, get off the fucking fence. It is 5K. It is cheap as chips. This is going to change your life, and this is going to get you into the mindset, the wealth consciousness mindset that I'm talking about, that is going to set you up to trailblaze the path that you are meant to be on, that is exclusive to you, that is full of permission, unapologetic, in flow, aligned, grounded, connected with the divine. There is no push, there is no hustle, there is no force, there is no try in this vortex. This is about activating the fire within you in your solar plexus. And if you think of the energy of fire, right, as I was saying on the call this morning, when you're in the presence of a big roaring fire in a fireplace, right, you gravitate towards that. You want to go and get the warmth of that fire. You want to look at the luminosity that fire is giving off. It is magnetic. You cannot help but be drawn towards it and to stand practically on top of that fire if you're anything like me. You just want to bask in the fire's glory. This is what blazing you is, because we're all energy. And so your business or whatever you're here to do in the world is going to get so fucking activated and lit from within, from that fire within. And your magnetism is what's going to bring you the right people, the right opportunities. But, or should I say, and the way that you're going to receive money and currency, because it's all just energy, money is an energetic currency, is going to be coming in through a completely different line. It's going to come in through the wealth line. And what my big mission and revolution is up-leveling humanity right now into wealth consciousness. And I don't just mean money. I mean as an energy, as a frequency, overflow, abundance, being connected to the divine, radiance, being luminous, being connected, being so much more than our current identity that can be very, very limited. Like, I don't need a label for what I do. I am a fucking trailblazer. I'm also known as Lucy and mum and wife and friend and daughter and all the things, but I'm bigger than all those. And I say that without ego, but I am. I'm the biggest fucking light here to do really big things on this planet. And I've known it since I was a little girl. Just like you, who I'm speaking to right now, know this to be true for you as well. So we start next week. You're really lucky and I think very talented that I delayed this program, because I feel that the energy was actually from some people in here and outside of here that weren't quite ready to jump in. And let me tell you something. I actually moved the date before this happened because I got the download, it's not this week, and I didn't know why. I knew I'd had a really big fucking week and I was tired, but you know me, I can still show up. It wasn't that. Yes, I wanted to come in nourished, but it was this that I didn't realize was incoming. And I said to Charlotte, I literally moved the date and then this happened. I was like, thank God I have space to just be where I need to be, because it would have been a lot, right? Just doing this and then, no, that's not going to happen. So anyway, back to the high vibrational conversation is you can always find money when you're willing to do whatever it takes. I don't want one person in this community letting the money and that story of I'm not ready or I don't have it right now, and if I did I would, and any of that fucking garbage to be in your vortex, not just with blazing you, but with anything in your life right now. You are too good for that shit. It is not serving you. It is limitation energy, and you're not about that anymore. If you truly want to have a big life and open up the floodgates, then you've got to be coming in ready for when opportunities come to you and go, holy shit, this has got my name on it. I'm just going to fucking show up and I'm going to make it happen over and over and over again. And I want you to look at the pattern or the holding pattern that you may be in when it comes to making decisions, because every single one of you made a decision when you did Soul to Soul. I already know you're rock stars. And I also know, yes, that happened once. And then many of you have come and done other things as well with me and with other programs. Beautiful. But when it becomes such a inbuilt muscle memory, this is an identity conversation of who are you really? Do you really jump when opportunities come your way? Do you back yourself? Do you do whatever it takes? Or are you still on the fence there where you waver? Because that wavering energy is literally getting in the way of the greatness and the big wealthy opportunities. And I mean wealthy in love, wealthy in health, wealthy in money, that are wanting to come to you, because we need to be the vibrational match of what it is we want to receive. And if you truly are ready to blaze with every fiber of your being and be that version of yourself that is being stretched out of your comfort zone into the newest, highest frequency iteration of yourself, you better fucking be in blazing you. That's all I've got to say to you right now. This is it. And this program is worth 100K minimum. And I'm fucking excited to gift it to you for 5K. It's not about the money. The people I'm calling in are going to come in and show up like they fucking mean it and are going to give rave reviews. That's all I want. And not from everyone, but from the people that I'm like, yep, you're fucking blazing. And don't you want to also be sharing a rave review when you've gone and completely transformed your life and all of the gold is coming in? It's like, yeah, you want to share that? Fuck yes. So that's my message to you right now. You fucking beautiful, talented human being is I want to see as many of you that are ready right now to pull that goddamn trigger, get your butt into Blazing You. The minute you say yes, you're already in the Blazing You vortex. The people that have said yes are all fucking lit. They are ready, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm in love with the people that are already in. I'm in love with them. I practically think it could run itself, honestly. That's who I'm calling in. So if that's you and you are ready to shake shit up and show the universe, hey, universe, this is my next level. Ow. I'm like, let's go. You go get that fucking money, get your shit together, and get in Blazing You, because you haven't worked with me at this level. And the people that I'm serving right now are paying a lot more than this, okay? I'm spelling it out for you. This is a fucking golden opportunity that is bigger than money. So don't go putting schedule in the way. Don't go putting anything in the way. Just feel the frequency and the resonance of this. And if you're feeling it in all of the cells of your body, or especially in the solar plexus right now, then let's fucking do this. I cannot wait to see you blaze, and I mean blaze. It is going to be so fucking fun. We are going to the land of fun, okay? I love you, and yeah, you were really radiant today, Megan. Really fucking radiant, queen. You are blazing, and you're going to fucking rock this next level as well. All right, beauties, I'm so excited for this, and I wanted to share this. I'm perfectly imperfect, and yeah, there's a juicy up level inside of this wrist for me. So, you know, it's not always the way that we want them, but they're fucking perfect when they arrive. So sending the biggest love to all of you. I see you, and I'm calling forth the blazing version of you. Let's go.